everybody! Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome. Are you prepared to be educated? To learn the truth? Also, hello Matthew! Hello Unombre, Lucas, and Fuzzy Mandrake! Welcome, welcome! Today I'll be doing a couple of tier lists. So, most of those that I've been sent have been about food and other things, but if you would like to see any other tier lists, you know, send them in now. I'll see if I can get to them. But yeah, so we're gonna be talking about some hot takes. You know, I'm gonna be letting you know my thoughts and feelings. Yes. Hello, Eriex and Krook. Welcome, welcome. And oh, hello, Missy. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so for the talking portion of the stream, before I do the tier maker thing, I'm gonna try my best to avoid talking about food. Because I know we're gonna be talking about that a lot during the tier lists. You guys really wanted to know my opinions on cereal, ice cream, seafood, cookies, stuff like that, which, you know, that's very fair. You know, those are important topics nowadays. Hello, Orange. Hello, hello. Have you heard of the pumpkin pantsuit incident? I think I know what you're talking about. That was something with Uni and Rocco? Or Rocco and one of the Japanese Funa sisters, right? I'm not too well versed on the details though, so I don't really know it too well. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm also gonna just be hanging out with you, talking about a few things, and then we'll get into the tier lists. But if there's anything that you would like to see me do, you know, feel free to send it on over in the chat. I'll take a look at it, see if it's something I can do in a reasonable amount of time. I know somebody wanted me to do an anime waifu tier list, and I do really want to do that, and I probably will do that at some point in time. But the thing is there's just too many waifus. There's just too many things to talk about, you know. If I do that in this stream, it's just gonna take too long. You know, I gotta ease you gradually into my opinions, you know, because waifus, that's kind of a hot topic. You know, let's start off with something fairly innocent like ice cream, right? So I'll probably do that eventually though. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I mean, don't be too angry though if I call your waifu shit. Because she probably is. If I don't like her, at least. There's only a few waifus that I would say are like, you know, ooh, ooh, really, really bad. Because, you know, I feel like most characters have like some sort of redeeming quality. And it's not as though it's hard to, like, at the very least, look like an attractive anime character. That isn't too difficult. Also, hello, Jane Toss. Welcome, welcome. The only correct opinion is that Poneko keeps me from completely devouring a homeless man. Good, good. See, I'm protecting you guys from your own bad decisions. You should do a hate list. It would be fun. That would be fun. I do like hating on things. That's another thing too. Like, sometimes people will say like, oh, you know, don't be judgmental, Po. You're being too judgmental. Like, what? I mean, are you not allowed to judge things? I mean, like, because it's almost like as if telling people not to be judgmental is sort of judgmental itself. You know? But for me, like, I have a fair amount of opinions on a lot of things, you know, some that are stronger than others, some more offensive than others, potentially. But even so, I feel like telling people not to be judgmental is just, like, kind of annoying. I understand in some cases, though, like, obviously you shouldn't be, like, bullying people or doing anything like that, but I don't know. I like to judge things. I'm I'm a lover and a hater. but I'm the good kind of hater, you know? I'm not the one that's, like, spamming hateful, angry messages. I might be thinking it, but I'm not gonna say it to your face. Or probably behind your back. I probably won't say it behind your back. Why not devour a homeless man, though? I imagine devouring a homeless man would probably not be the most tasty thing. I would probably rate that as a F tier, you know. I'll talk about that maybe a little bit more during the tier list, though. But yeah, I feel like that would not be the most tasty thing. Oh god, you guys got me, like, thinking about cannibalism now. I have heard that humans taste sort of like, chicken, I think, or like pork or something. I don't know, but I feel like that kind of stuff is so wild. Like, what compels you to eat somebody? Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like the only scenario where I would eat another person is if, like, there was nothing else left to eat. And maybe if they're, like, already dead. So I didn't have to, like, ask them for permission. Because, you know, I'm not trying to die. If you devour a homeless man, you would be giving him a home, potentially. Yes, stay in Poneko's stomach. Very comfortable, very warm. Yes, yes. Humans taste like pork. Don't ask how I know. See, I knew it was either pork or chicken. I'd heard that somewhere. Not from experience, of course, but... I mean, would it be technically cannibalism if I were to eat somebody? I mean, technically I am a cat girl, so... Does that mean you guys are fair game? No, just kidding. I would never eat a pomodachi, even though I'm sure you're very delicious. I would never eat you. My loyal subjects. Yeah, it's supposed to be like pork, but I'd imagine humans would taste really bitter due to all the sugar we eat. Yeah, that's definitely true. Like, a lot of people have really shitty diets. I mean, though, to be honest, I don't really know if, like, the livestock has that good of a diet, though, in comparison, but maybe in some cases it's probably, like, more balanced than some humans, at the very least. I'm sure we all know the taste of human flesh. Oh my god, what are you insinuating? The Pomodachis are not a cannibalistic cult. Okay, okay. Feds. We're not a cannibalistic cult, I swear, I swear. From cat girl to cat girl, I would also not hesitate to eat you, baby girl. No, 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 no. I am not tasty. I am not tasty at all. I'm also very radioactive, so that would definitely not be a good idea. It would certainly be your last meal. That probably would not be even a very good last meal. I mean, look at all this hair that I have. I got so much hair on my head. You know, you would be interested. You wouldn't want to do it. Trust me, trust me. Just trust me on this one. Oh my god. But I think it's interesting when people talk about something like ethical cannibalism, because I feel like there's not really a way to do that ethically. Like, even if somebody gives permission, it's sort of like, if you've heard about, like, organ donors, like, being paid to do that, or whatever, it's sort of, like, difficult to do something like that ethically, where, like, you're selling your organs, you know? Because it's, like, yeah, it probably, I mean, it definitely would, like, target the, you know, the very poor, so that would not be right. Oh, hello, not Mishka. Hello, hello. We mainly eat herbivores like cows and chickens, so we can eat vegans. True, they do have the same diet after all. Yeah, but that's actually another kind of interesting point, is when you eat carnivores, like, it's really difficult to raise them. So that's like a large reason for why we don't raise carnivores as livestock, because it would take like it would take like a lot of protein and meat to be able to feed them for them to get to like adulthood and be large enough to actually consume, you know? Oh, also, for some reason my chat isn't showing up. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Hello, White Bear. Hello, hello. Welcome. You know, if someone comes midway through this and sees the stream title, they might get some ideas about Poneko. What do you mean? What sort of ideas? I'm not the person who brought up, you know, eating people, okay? That was not me. That was not me. That was you guys, okay? You can't try and blame that on me. You know, I was just having a conversation, alright? I would not do that. Hello, Popote. Hello, hello. The Z eat solely radioactive materials. I've been made to eat a uranium cookie. Huh. Was that tasty? Was it any good? I know in Stellaris, like, there are some creatures or whatever that, like, eat solely, rocks and stuff like that, minerals. I think it's the golems or whatever. Yeah, the idea of that is kind of interesting, like, not eating actual organic food. not organic in the sense of, like, you know, oh, it's not organic. But, like, organic as in, like, life form. Hello, Joshua. Hello, hello. I'm doing well. You know, we were just having a little chat about, eating certain things, like, you know, a variety of things. Some cultures eat cat, apparently, or at least try to defend eating cats and dogs. Yeah, that's that's a whole, you know, big can of worms right there. I mean, as long as they aren't eating cat girls. Nah, but definitely it is really sad that some cultures will do that. It makes me sad because I love cats and dogs. I definitely think it's, like, more justified for people that come from those cultures to eat that, though, than, like, people that, want to go on, like, a vacation or whatever and, like, try it. Like, oh. Have you ever had a friend that was like, oh, you know, I want to go to, insert place as, like, more socially acceptable to eat cats or dogs or whatever, and, like, try dog. It's like, you know, just because you're going there doesn't mean it's okay for you to do that, especially since you weren't even raised there. Eat kinda. Starbound frickin' universe. Huh. Okay, okay. I see. Yeah, but earlier I was talking about, like, raising carnivores to be able to eat them. And I mean, thinking about it, like, the only carnivore that I think I've really eaten for the most part is probably, like, fish, you know, because, like, tuna and stuff like that. And that's a whole nother thing where, like, the tuna gets, like, microplastics and, like, other materials in it because it's the apex predator and it's eating everything, and every, like, creature that it eats probably, like, ate something kind of bad itself. So it's like, I think that's part of the reason why tuna has mercury in it. I might be wrong, though, but I think it contributes to it. But yeah, do not eat too much tuna. Don't do it. You'll get too much mercury in you. And that is not good. Some is good, though, definitely. It's not bad to have, like, tuna. Just not a lot or super frequently. You like a good snake? Have you eaten a snake before? I've heard that they taste like chicken. I'd probably try eating a snake. I feel like, I don't know though, I don't really ever see snake being served in, like, restaurants or supermarkets or stuff like that. I feel like you'd have to go out and hunt for a snake yourself. Actually, fishes would be pescatarians. That's true, Since they only eat other fish. Gator is tasty too. I think I had, gator jerky once. And it was pretty good. It wasn't as good as, like, regular jerky, like, beef, venison, or whatever, but it was pretty good. I also tried, like, a turtle jerky? No, did I? I think I might have. I've had, like, some exotic. Can you hear me? I think my internet cut out for a second there. Am I good? Can you guys hear me? Are we alright? Did you miss my very important sentence about jerky? Aw, shit. I said I wasn't gonna talk that much about food before the tier list. Cats are notorious snake eaters, by the way. I don't know. I only eat the finest of foods, so... Venison is deer. Yeah, no, I know. I think that, jerky's pretty tasty. I've never made it myself, though. You're good? Okay, good. Yeah, sometimes I'll have, like, little internet problems. It's been getting a lot better than it was, but it was so sad. The very first, month of me streaming, I had, like, probably the worst internet of my life. It would turn on and off every so often, like, once every, like, 5 minutes or something. I don't know, it was very sad. It was very, very sad. Gator jerky sounds interesting. I've only had fried gator. Yeah, I've only had gator in jerky form. Let's say bad words. Jane, no, I'm back! You weren't allowed to! Oh yeah, I mean, Poneko, oh no, where did you go? You can't trick me! You cannot trick me. I'm too smart for that. I'm too smart to fall for that sort of trick. Yeah, but jerky is good. That's my opinion. I do like jerky. I think I only had jerky, like, for the first time, probably, like, 6 years ago? I don't know. I think so. I never really had jerky that much before. Other than, like, kind of the crappy one that you get at, like, the dollar store. And I wasn't that impressed. So I didn't really, like, go out of my way to try it again. But then I went to this jerky shop. And I tried the samples. I was kind of hooked. It was really good. Jerky's great. Sadly, chunky meat coffee exists. Ooh. I'm already not a huge coffee fan, and meat coffee just sounds even worse. Alright, what's 9 plus 10, smarty? 19. Matthew Neal, wait, look to the corner again. I dig that smug look. I always have a smug look. What do you mean? But actually, let me show you my smug face, like my ultra mega smug face. I only pull this out though for like my most smug moments. Yes. For the ultra smug, when regular levels of smug are certainly are not enough. Okay, but since I have been talking so much about food, maybe I should just get right into the tier list. In Mongolia, they have a tea that's full of grains, butter, and sheep fat. Huh. Interesting. I don't know if that would be my cup of tea. But, I'd probably try it to see. I feel like I probably wouldn't like it, though. I'd maybe have, like, a very tiny, like, baby sip of it. Because I don't really like animal fat that much in general. Like, when I have steak, I always have to have, like, the leanest cut possible. Always the filet mignon, you know, I'm fancy. I just really like your design. No cap, for real. Thank you. I like my design too. I think I'm gorgeous. I'm the prettiest person I know. Only because you know, I sort of designed myself to look like, the best. So, you know. It sounds strange, but looks good for living on the steppe. Butter tea is good, though. Is it? I don't know. For me, I usually like English breakfast tea. And, I like a lot of cream. I like a lot of sugar. You know, I'm not ashamed to admit that. I'm not like a green tea drinker, I guess. I mean, it's fine, like, when I've had it. But, I don't know, it sort of just tastes like, I don't want to say dirty water, because it doesn't, but it just sort of tastes, like, boring. I like my sugar in my tea. I don't really like coffee, though. Like, even with a lot of sugar. I don't like coffee. I don't even like coffee ice cream, really. I just, ugh. Plus, also, caffeine sort of makes me a little bit jumpy, so... I'm a basic girl. I like black tea, and that's all I drink, yeah. Black tea is good, and jasmine. you know, anything that I can add cream and sugar to, because I like excessive amounts of cream and sugar in my tea. I like it to be like a lighter color. Yeah, but for the coffee, no amount of sugar or cream can save that, in my opinion. I will never probably be a fan of it. And you know what? I'm okay with that because I'm actually a person who, surprisingly, doesn't need to drink coffee to stay awake or tea. I don't know. I don't know if that's like a rare thing nowadays, but it sort of feels like it because I'll talk with a lot of people and they'll be like, you know, oh, I didn't have any coffee today. I didn't have any tea. I'm so tired. I'm like, I don't know. I think part of it is because you get addicted to the caffeine, and so you sort of like, you get too used to it, and then you aren't able to, I guess, survive as easily without it. I mean, that's the case for like a lot of things, but you know, you do definitely want to consume it in moderation because you will become dependent on it. Yes, caffeine is a drug. Not to say that's a super serious one, and there are some benefits of drinking coffee and tea and stuff like that, but just, you know, dial it back a little. See, I just had water right then. As a Chinese guy, yeah, tea is 1000% the bow wow, bee's knees, the greatest cheese, home slice, bread slice. I love coffee too, but I don't know why it tastes so sour to me. Yeah, it just doesn't taste good. Doesn't taste good, doesn't make me feel good. No point. No point for me. It was interesting though, inside of one of my classes, there was a presentation that somebody did on Chinese tea, and I thought that was pretty interesting. We learned about like the Chinese tea houses and stuff like that, and how they have those places where people just like sit around and drink tea, and it sounds kind of fun. Yeah, we also tried the Chinese tea, and it was pretty good. It was pretty crazy though, because they actually had the tea steep for like, I think 10 hours, a really long time, and I've never heard of tea steeping for that long. I like to have my tea steep for like a pretty long time, but you know, never that long. Also, hello Ivlis, hello. Caffeine be bussin' on God for real. It's kind of mid. Blonder coffees end up tasting more sour/tart. I don't know. I wouldn't know because I don't really have coffee that often. I've only tried it like maybe 5 times, and every time I didn't like it, so I don't think I'm gonna try it again. I've sort of learned my lesson, I guess. How do you get the water without powering the bacteria inside? What do you mean? What bacteria? The bacteria in the tea? I'm guessing you let steep for that long for it to be more mellow. I know that's the case with fridge tea or sun tea. Yeah, I mean, it was very good. I'm too poor to get the fancy smancy coffee, so only instant coffee for me. No wonder it's crappy. Yeah, I think I've tried both. And I didn't really like either one. I just don't really like coffee flavor that much in general. I mean, I do like coffee cake, but is there any coffee in coffee cake? I mean, there probably is. Does it use coffee? I'm looking it up right now. Sponge cake flavored with coffee. Okay, so apparently it is flavored with coffee, but... Huh. Yeah, I feel like coffee cake is probably like the only coffee-related food that I like. Yeah, coffee cake is good though. I like it a lot. Sometimes it can be a little bit too dry though. It definitely needs to be like a little bit moister, even though I know it is a crumbly cake, so it can't be like totally moist, but sometimes it's just a little bit too dry. Still the best coffee flavored thing that I've ever had though. I only like coffee and cookies and the caffeine in soda. Oh yeah, true. Soda also has caffeine. I don't really like soda that much either. I don't know, I was never like a huge soda fan. You know what's the best SSS God tier beverage though? What? let me know. For me, it's probably like, oh, water. Water is really good. I do love me some water. Fruit juice for me is probably like the best of the best. I love lemonade. I love cranberry juice. I love mango lassi, you know. I really like anything fruity tasting. Water is great too, though. My mom really, really hates water, though. Like, you cannot get her to drink water on its own. I mean, I'm the opposite, though. I love water. I always have some nearby me. Sometimes, though, my room gets kind of, like, covered in bottles and stuff. You don't know how many kidney stones you're missing, for real, for real. You know what? You can have all of the kidney stones. All the little gems, you know, from it. Ugh, I like coconut water. Have I ever had coconut water? I don't think I ever have. I've had, like, coconut flavored things. I will peel lemons and eat them whole. Damn. I feel like that just makes my mouth feel sour just thinking about it. Hashtag hydro homies. Hashtag sheesh. True that. True. Can I eat the homeless man too? No! No more homeless man. No more cannibalism. Water and a homeless man. That's the new in town special back home. Where are you from? Where are you people from? Oh my god. Jesus. I remember watching an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where, like, they thought that they had human meat. And they were so disturbed by it, but then they wanted to, like, actually try it to, like, test if it was real. Oh my god. Just unlocked a memory for me. Why not? That kills people, Jade. Eating people kills them. It kills them. Just don't peel the homeless man. I feel like you probably would have to skin him, right? Like I don't know. Oh jeez. You guys are making me think about it now. No. Thinking about eating things. Okay, you know what? I think it's time for us to move on over to the tier list before I get the feds listening into my stream. Okay. It's tier list time. Aw, shit. Where did I go? Why am I gone? There we go. Peekaboo, I'm back. Then can I eat the mods? No! They're mine. They're mine. They're my mods. You cannot eat them. Just bite into him like an apple. If you can kill it, you can eat it. That's an interesting point of view. Oh no, somebody ate Poneko. No! No! You'll never eat me. You'll never catch me alive with my cat-like reflexes. See, look at that. Look at how fast I can bobble my head. Okay. So for the first tier list, somebody wanted me to do one on cereal. And I'm definitely a person that eats a fair amount of cereal, but I'm also somebody that sort of like sticks to my favorites, I guess. I mean, that's like the case in all sort of things, but I have tried some of these. Some of them I have never tried. I did have an Apple Jacks once, and I don't remember liking it, so I'm gonna put it in D. Captain Crunch, though, I think I'm gonna have to give it at least A tier. Maybe like high B. I don't know. I do like me some Captain Crunch, though. It's pretty good. Let's say bad words again. No! I resisted a lewd joke with all of my might. Good. Keep it that way. No lewding. No lewding allowed. Let's see. Crunch berries. I think I had them once. They weren't as good. They weren't as good as the regular Captain Crunch. I have not had all of these different ones, though. Ooh, classic Cheerios. Gonna have to give it a C ranking. Because while I do really respect Cheerios, I love Cheerios, but the basic ones, they just aren't that good. They're okay. They're fine. The only cereal available where I'm from is cornflakes. Cornflakes aren't too bad though. I don't hate cornflakes. I guess that's spoilers for the rest of the list. Chicken. Is that a bad word, Popote? I normally just have peanut butter sandwiches for breakfast. Yeah, I usually have fruit for breakfast. Usually just like a bunch of sliced up fruit. Sometimes like usually strawberries, blueberries, sometimes mango if I have it. Nectarine recently since they're in season right now. Also like kiwis, yeah, have some oranges, nectarines. It really just depends on like what's in season, but usually I'll have fruit. And then sometimes I'll have cereal too. Cereal if I'm like lazy. Okay, chocolate Cheerios. I remember those being pretty good. I mean, I don't want to have them all the time though, because they're kind of unhealthy. And I eat a lot of chocolate and candy already. So if I have the chocolate Cheerios on top of that, that's gonna be a little bit too much. No wonder you're so sweet. Oh my god, Matthew. So cheesy. Could go for some cereal right now. Yeah, cereal's good. I mean, it's really convenient, really easy. I'm definitely like a huge supporter of cereal. I will defend cereal to my grave. I'm not putting in the ones that I don't know. Actually, maybe I should just so I don't get lost. I'll put them in the question mark tier. Never had this. I don't even... Have I ever had Chex? I think I have, but I don't really remember anything about it, so I'm gonna put it in D tier. Because, like, clearly it was not good enough to be remembered, you know? Ooh, Chips Ahoy. I think I had it once. It was, like, kind of garbage, I think. Uh-oh, you got a bit of cereal in your chocolate. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not a huge deal if you have a little bit in the morning, but I feel like I'm already gonna be eating a fair amount of chocolate throughout the day, so it's probably best for me not to have it in every meal. I usually, I don't know, I'll usually have like 1 or 2 like pieces of chocolate, I guess, every day. Sometimes more, you know, sometimes less, sometimes maybe not super often less, but I will sometimes. Okay, Cocoa Puffs. I remember this being like a slightly worse version of the chocolate Cheerios, so go put in C. I haven't really like had a lot of these cereals recently because when I was younger I had a lot of cereal and I still have a fair amount now, but I don't know, maybe I'm just not as adventurous. I sort of like stick to the ones I know. Okay, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I think I'm gonna give it solid B. It's tasty. It's tasty, I'll give it that. But I mean, it's literally covered in sugar. Like, I can't even pretend to feel even a little bit healthy. Because you can literally see, like, the little sugar particles. Okay, Cookie Crisp. Okay, I've never had that. Corn Flakes. Corn Flakes are alright. Give it, like, high C tier. Pops. I don't think I've ever had that. Count Chocula. I love the name Count Chocula, but I've never had it. You know what, though? Just for the name alone, I'm gonna give it A tier. Just because of the name. Just since I love it. Okay. Kraken Oat Bran. Never had that. Wait, are these Eggo, like, Eggo cereal? Or are they just talking about Eggos? Because I've had Eggos, but I've never had Eggo cereal. I feel like it could be pretty good, though. Go put in question mark, though. I feel so bad for whoever suggested this. They're like, oh, there's so many that you haven't tried. French Toast Crunch. I've never had that, but I feel like it'd be bad. Ooh, Fruit Loops. I remember kind of hating them. Like, I tried them. I thought that they were gonna be really good because they were all, like, you know, pretty and colorful, but they just were not very good. I was very disappointed because I really liked the little toucan, and it was kind of sad. Frosted Flakes. I think I'm gonna give it A tier. It's really tasty. My favorite cereal, though, is missing from this list. It's made by the same people that make the Gorilla Munch one, but it has a panda on the cover. Fruit Loops are the biggest scam ever. They all taste the same. Exactly. Like, I thought I was gonna get some diversity in here. They all tasted the same, and they all tasted like the same kind of bad. Wait, Fruit Loops in D feels bad, man. Yeah, you know what? What can I say? Just get better taste, I guess. Mini wheats. Never tried that. Never tried that. Okay. I'm gonna have the Gorilla Munchies, or Gorilla Munch. I don't know what it's called. But I'm gonna have that stand in for my favorite cereal, which is the Panda Puffs. I love Panda Puffs. Let me get a picture of it so you guys can witness. Truly the best cereal. It's so tasty, and it has a cute little panda as the cover. How can you not love it? Look at that. Isn't that the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? It's so tasty. It's like a peanut butter flavored one, and I love peanut butter, so it's delicious. So good. Wait, but hear me out. Fruit Loops is great for not the cereal itself, but the milk taste infusing after. You're right, man. Let's put them in F for Fruit Loops. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna double down. F tier! I don't know, though. Like, I usually have a pretty low milk to cereal ratio. So, Matthew, I wouldn't be able to appreciate that, unfortunately. I don't like my my cereal soggy. I gotta have it, like, immediately after pouring. I don't use too much milk. Honey Bunches of Oats. I think I had this, like, once, and I didn't really have any strong feelings about it one way or the other. Honey Nut Cheerios! S tier! I love Honey Nut Cheerios. They're so good. I mean, Honey Nut Cheerios, like, the thing that's so perfect about them is you can have them as a snack and they're really tasty. Like, without any milk or anything. But you can also have them in the cereal, and they're also really good. Plus, they're also relatively healthy. I mean, they're just like the best one. They're really good. Hello, Leah. Hello, hello. We're discussing all of the inner dynamics of cereal. Yes, hello, hello. Never tried this. Go Lean. I've never tried it, but it looks like it'd be gross. Like, it looks like it was made by people that try and make their stuff look healthy. But it's actually not. And it's just gross. Kix. Ooh. The hell is that? I don't think I've ever had that, but why does it have a giant corn on it? Oh, that looks so gross. Just for, like, the box art alone, maybe it deserves F tier. Even though I've never had it. These two, you know what? Just for the box art. Even though I've never tried them, you know, we gotta judge aesthetics in there somewhere. Oh, I tried all the berries one. It's so good. Yeah, I've only had the Captain Crunch berries one. Crave. I think I had this once. I don't remember liking it. Lucky Charms. Okay. So I have sort of like a mixed relationship with Lucky Charms. I think it's pretty good, but I get sick of it really, really easily. And the thing is, the charm to like little cereal ratio is always messed up in some way. Like, either there are too many little marshmallows or there's like far too few. But you never get that perfect amount. Nombre honestly deserved Cookie Crisp. I don't know how to explain it. Which one is Cookie Crisp? I have it on here. I don't think I've ever tried it. But yeah, so the balance is always kind of messed up, even though it is really tasty. So I'm gonna give it high B tier. When I was younger, though, I would only want the marshmallows, and there was never enough. There was never enough marshmallows. Nutter butter. Never had that. I've had the candy, though. It was pretty good. I like peanut butter, so I probably would like it. Oreos. Don't know. I've never tried the Oreo cereal. I don't really like Oreos that much, really. I've never liked them. Never liked the cookie. Never liked the stuff on the inside. Not a fan. I like their aesthetic. I think they look cool. But they just aren't very tasty to me. I don't like them. Cocoa Pebbles. Ooh, I think I had these. I don't remember anything about them. I'm gonna give them D tier for not being able to remember. Pop-Tart cereal. I've never had that, but... Oh, actually, this is probably just like regular old Pop-Tarts. For regular Pop-Tarts, I'm gonna give them A tier. Pop-Tarts are pretty good. Oreos, you taste one, you tasted them all. Exactly. It's like, there's nothing new here for me. There's nothing new. You know, it's just, it's not it. It's not it. Raisin Bran. Wait a second, what does that say? Raisin Bran Crunch. Never tried it, but I don't like Raisin Bran, so... Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. I only had them once. And I remember liking them. I feel like they probably are sort of like the chocolate version of the Panda Puffs. So I'm gonna give them A tier for that. And also for the song, because, you know, that was a good song. I'll sing it for you again. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Rice Krispies. I love Rice Krispies. Gonna give them A tier. Actually, I'm gonna move Count Chocula back to question mark. I just wanted to give him the A tier because of the name. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Cocoa Krispies. Oh, I think I tried these. I don't like them. Ugh. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Sour Patch Kids cereal? Is that a thing? What? Have you ever had that? I feel like that would be like diabetes in a box. What parent would buy that for their child? I don't know. Maybe it's better than I thought, but I mean, that just sounds wrong. K original. I think I had it. Don't remember liking it. Mini Wheats. Ooh, Trix. I think I might have had Trix once. Just because of all the commercials. I tried to eat them, but the peanut butter hurt your throat. Oh no. Are you allergic to peanut butter? That would be so sad to be allergic to peanut butter. There's so many people that are. Yeah. You gotta feed your babies peanut butter so that they don't become allergic to it. Ooh, s'mores. Is it nice though? It's a mix of Cocoa Puff, cinnamon toast, and marshmallows. Huh. Sounds interesting. I'd have to try it out. I'm gonna give question mark for Trix because I'm not sure. I don't think I've had the rest of these. So here is the final tier list. Anything other than this is objectively wrong. So, you know, just memorize this. Commit it to memory, alright, you guys? This will be on the test later. I'm gonna give you the link if you would like to, you know, try it for yourself. I heard of the Sour Patch Kids cereal. Yeah, it sounds kinda... doesn't sound like it'd be very good. It doesn't sound the best. Alright, next one. Ice cream. Alright. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Sort of similar to the cereals, I usually stick to what I like and what I know for ice cream. You know, I'm loyal. Okay? What can I say? I'm loyal. alright? I'm not gonna betray my favorite ice cream to experiment, alright? I'm sticking to what I know and what is tested and true, alright? But with that being said, I have tried a fair amount of these. Not all of them. Because usually, you know, once I find my true love, I stick to them. Objectively wrong, scientifically proven by the elephant foot herself. You have heard it here, folks. Exactly. You know, if anybody asks you what your source is, just say, Poneko. Conversation done. You know, you won the argument. You won it. You know, there's nothing more you need to do. Applejacks and dear, this means this list is inadmissible. What do you mean, Maddock? What do you mean? I just don't remember liking them that much. For the D tier, it's mostly filled up with, like, things that I'd tried before, but that I don't remember liking very much. Like, it was just not even memorable. It wasn't memorable enough to even reach C tier, you know? And C tier is sort of like the classics. They're okay, you know? But they aren't the best. So, you know. You're entitled to your wrong opinion. Okay, ice cream time, ice cream time. Okay. For those of you that were at the TFT stream with Mika, aka Wolfie, you know we learned some kind of disturbing information about vanilla ice cream. You know, I'm not gonna say much about it, but beaver butts. You know, if you want to look more into it, you can do that on your own. I'm not trying to ruin vanilla ice cream for anybody, all right? So I'm just gonna leave it nice and vague, and you can, if you want to do some more searching, because if you don't know what I'm talking about, you know, you go and do that. But you know, I'll give it, yeah, C tier. I'm not really a huge fan of vanilla. It's fine, you know. And then also, like, the beaver butts, you know, can't really justify giving it much higher. I like the iconicness of vanilla, so I gotta give respect for being one of the OGs, but it's just not good enough to make it into the higher ranks. Beaver butt ice cream. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Rocky Road. I remember having some mixed feelings on this. I liked it. What the heck was that? My Switch fell on the floor. No! Wait 1 second. It has been saved now. My Switch has been saved. My poor baby. I'm not letting anybody get near my Switch. Not after what happened with my Nintendo DS. Not happening. Nobody's stealing that. Got it in my sights. Always. Don't worry though, it's fine. It didn't like break or anything. It just fell down from a pretty short height. Maybe like less than a foot. Okay, Rocky Road. So with that being said, giving it B tier. I remember liking it, not loving it. It was alright. Okay, but peanut butter ice cream. I'm gonna give it at least A tier. Maybe higher. I like peanut butter ice cream. It's pretty good. I like peanut butter, what's it called? Frozen custard also. It's really good. Rocky Road is your favorite. What happened to the DS? Leah. Okay, this is a hard story for me to tell, alright? But when I went to Rome, I was on a bus, and on that bus, I left my DS for probably like 30 seconds, and I went back in, and it was gone. It was gone. Oh, forever. Never to be seen again. Somebody took it. Somebody took it. That's what started me, my villain arc. When I sided with Sony and PlayStation. I became a PlayStation player, you know? Oh, the DS. I stole her DS during a trip to Greece. No, you didn't! Did you? Was it really you? Oh my god. Imagine, though, if I somehow, like, met the person that stole it. You ruined my life! Just like my Zora plushie. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so sad. Okay, pistachio ice cream. I don't think it's S tier quite. But it's definitely A or B. Like high B or... I think I'm gonna give it A tier. Pistachio ice cream is really good. Really refreshing. It's unique too. But the thing though that doesn't really quite allow it to branch into S tier yet is it's sort of a little bit too niche, you know? Like, you're not gonna be in the mood for pistachio ice cream all the time. But it's really good. And when you're in the mood for it, it's like triple S tier. It's really good. Some pistachio ice cream can be like kind of gross though. So it also has to like be made correctly, you know. It's easy to mess up. Let's just say that. Birthday cake. I'll give it a D. Too sweet. The times I've had it. You know, if I wanted to have birthday cake, I'd have actual birthday cake, okay? Not the cheap imitation, alright? Pistachio's up there, not gonna lie. Yep. I got another one, but got massacred by Miss Ojitos, aka my dog Vexy. Oh. Oh my god, so it massacred it. Oh no. You know, maybe you just gotta not get any more plushies of it. Any plushie that ends up with you must just like be destined to be destroyed. For the plushie's safety, you know, Leah, I cannot allow you in good conscience to own any more plushies. Birthday cake flavored anything just makes 0 sense, TBH. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Birthday cake cookies, I think I've had before, they just aren't that good. It's like, why? If I want to have ice cream, I want to have ice cream, right? I don't want to have cake. If I do want to have cake, I'm gonna get actual cake. Not birthday cake ice cream, okay? You can't deny that mint ice cream is the definition of mint form. Yeah, mint ice cream is definitely very minty, but I'm not a huge mint fan in any form that it takes. But I do like that it matches my hair color, so it will get some points for that. Cheesecake. Cheesecake ice cream. Sort of the same thing with birthday cake, but like even worse. Because like it never actually tastes like cheesecake. It always just tastes like a worse version of cheesecake, but like to the extreme. It's, I don't know, it's just not good. Eggnog. Ooh, I've never had that before. That sounds really gross. It sounds bad. I feel like it probably would be in the lower ranks. I mean, any eggnog fans out there, you can make your case. I've never tried it, so I'm not really sure. Hear me out. A SpongeBob popsicle, but it's birthday cake flavored. I could maybe make an exception for the SpongeBob popsicle, possibly. I get cake and then infuse Everclear into it. Okay, interesting. I mean, only Vexy took out the nose and left some bite marks. I mean, you're making it sound like that's not a very big deal, but imagine if something bit off your nose, okay? That'd be traumatic. As a non-American, what the hell? Cheesecake and eggnog ice cream. Yeah, I had eggnog before. Wasn't really a huge fan. D tier. So I feel like the ice cream version probably be even worse. I don't know. Okay, cherry ice cream. Yeah. I've only had cherry ice cream a few times. And I was kind of disappointed. Like, I really like cherries. How do you mess that up? Cherries are such a tasty fruit. I mean, unless it's like the maraschino, like, you know, really cheap, kind of crappy cherries. Like, cherries are supposed to be good. What did you do? How did you mess this up? Cherry ice cream. Oh, peppermint. I don't like peppermint. I don't like peppermint anything. But yeah, ugh. I actually like candy canes that are peppermint flavored, but don't like peppermint. Maybe I'll give it D though. I don't know. I'll give it F. Bubble gum. Don't really like it that much. I like bubblegum, you know, regularly. But, like, why would I want to have it as an ice cream? When I could just have regular bubblegum and chew it. And not even have to eat as much. It's not it. Rum raisin. Did I ever have rum raisin? I don't think I did. It sounds gross. I don't think I would ever, like, voluntarily order rum raisin, though. Like, same with eggnog. I mean, I would never, like, be like, oh, yeah, you know what I feel in the mood for? Rum raisin. That reminds me, that wasn't really until the late 40s where cherry flavor kind of tasted like cherry and not cough medicine. Bubblegum is like pistachio. I'm being really, really niche, but bubblegum is more niche. Or, niche, yeah. Yep. That's a thing. I feel kind of bad, like, some of these are maybe, like, more exotic flavors or whatever, and I'm, like, kind of shitting on them, but they just aren't that good. Mint chip. Okay, I've had some good mint chip ice cream. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I respect it. You know, there's a mutual respect between us. It's one green to another green, you know? We're both green, so there's that respect between us. You know, I'm not gonna be eating or choosing mint chip voluntarily, but if somebody offers me some, I won't turn it down, you know? I miss truffle ice cream. That sounds good, like chocolate truffle, yeah. Brownie batter. Isn't this just chocolate? No. Oh, okay, yeah. It's like a more fudgier one. Okay, I'm gonna sort of, I'm not gonna read this as brownie batter, because I don't think I've ever had brownie batter, but I have had, like, fudgy chocolate. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I liked it. You know, I like it when ice cream has, like, the little chunks in it. The little bits of, you know, chocolate, texture. That can be really good sometimes. Rum raisin is interesting. You could like it if you like raisins. The rum should have an earthy, nutty sweetness. Yeah, rum actually does have a pretty good flavor a lot of times. Like, I've had it in bundt cakes before, and it's really good. Makes it nice and fruity. Really tasty. With the brownies inside. Yeah, I would assume that the brownie batter had, like, brownies or some sort of, like, fudgy thing in it. So I'm sort of, like, lumping them all together. That sort of way. Lemon custard. Is this just lemon ice cream? Is there something that, like, distinguishes lemon custard from, like, regular lemon ice cream? I think I'm gonna consider this to be lemon ice cream instead. And I like lemon ice cream. Like a lemon sorbet, I guess. Also really good. Excuse me. Does blood-flavored ice cream sound good? No. No, it doesn't. Sounds like it maybe look cool, but no. You know, keep ice cream sweet, alright? It was, real good. Sadly, the place that sold it is closed. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, there was this really good, chocolate ice cream sorbet place that I used to go to when I was younger. It was so good. They had, like, the prettiest chocolates in the world. It was, like, these, sort of jewel-looking ones, like jewel box chocolates. It was a really neat place. You could also, like, see them working on pastries and stuff. Like, they would, they had, like, this big flat screen TV where you could watch, basically. And it was closed, like, maybe 15 years ago. But I still miss it. I really miss it a lot. Alright, peach. I think I tried it once, and it was alright. I feel like it's something that could really move anywhere along the list. like somewhere between C and also S. I think it really just depends on who makes the peach ice cream, because I think I've had like some really good peach ice cream where it was super peachy, but then I've also had it where it's like really chemically tasting and like kind of gross, like kind of D tier. So I think I'm gonna have to give it C just because it's like far too inconsistent. But like pistachio is just more iconic, so I'm still keeping it an A. Peach ice cream slaps. Yeah, that's the thing, is like peach ice cream can be really, really good, but it also can be kind of garbage. So I gotta put it like sort of in the middle just for that, especially if it's fresh. Yeah, no, I've had some good peach ice cream. Okay, coffee. Don't like coffee. So it's going in F tier. Lemon custard. Yeah, I'm gonna just treat this like as if it was regular lemon ice cream or lemon sorbet, and I like it, so go put in B. Dreamsicle. I don't think I've ever had that. Mango. Okay, so when it comes to the fruits, I usually don't have ice cream of the fruit. Ice cream, I guess. I have sorbet or gelato. So I'm gonna pretend that this is mango sorbet. And I love mango sorbet. It is my favorite. It is the best of all time. It's great. Really, really tasty. So refreshing. You know, just perfect. Perfect. Neapolitan. I mean, it combines a lot of good things, but it isn't really that good. It looks iconic, though. Like, it looks gorgeous. I mean, look at that. But it's still just not that tasty, so I can't let it get into A tier. Actually, I'm gonna move the lemon custard up to A tier. Low A tier, though. Never tried mango ice cream. I think I had mango ice cream once, like the ice cream, and it was like pretty good. But for me, for the purposes of this tier list, I'm gonna consider it to be sorbet. I'm just like lumping them all together. Sorbet, gelato, ice cream. Putting them all into this tier list because, you know, they're kind of the same. They're kind of the same. Moose Tracks. Never tried it. At first I thought that said deer. Deer flavored ice cream. I was like, huh? Huh? What? No, but I've never had beer flavored ice cream. I feel like it wouldn't be that good though anyways. Blue Moon, never tried it. Chocolate. Gonna give it C tier as well. Sort of same problem as vanilla, other than doesn't have the, you know, what are they called? Beaver butt thing. It doesn't have that, probably, I hope. But it's just, it's sort of like, it's classic, but sometimes it can be kind of garbage, you know? Sometimes it can be really good, but I already have like the super chocolatey ice cream right here. Brownie batter, which isn't necessarily gonna be brownie batter. I'm like having it stand in for like the fudgy one, you know, like super chocolatey ice cream. Whereas like chocolate, like just chocolate, it can be really good, but it can also be kind of bad. So yeah, deer flavored what? Oh, finally, God, deer flavored ice cream. What would that even taste like? Meat ice cream. Ugh. Is that a thing? Meat ice cream. They have recipes for this? It may sound like a joke, but researchers have actually created a meat-flavored ice cream at the Minsk Institute for Meat and Dairy. Okay. That's interesting. Oh my god. I know this is a joke, but I just saw this. Ah! No. Please. Have mercy. It would taste like our dear homeless man, of course. Maybe. Grape ice cream. That's something I've never actually had. Superman. I feel like, is this rainbow sorbet? The Superman ice cream? Are they the same thing? Rainbow sorbet versus Superman ice cream. Like, I've never had Superman ice cream. But I've had rainbow sorbet, and I feel like they're the same thing. Or rainbow sherbet. Okay, okay. Are they the same thing? Are there any, ice cream experts in the chat? Are they the same or are they different? I don't really know. Is that a frozen tongue? No, it's not. It's like somebody took a beef and they just like molded it onto a stick. Don't worry, I wouldn't show some person's decapitated tongue, okay? You know, I'm not I'm not that creepy, okay? I'm not that evil. Superman, what? Yeah, Superman ice cream. That's what this is called, apparently. But I'm not sure if it's the same as rainbow ice cream. Rainbow sherbet. I think I'm gonna give it low C or high D, though. Because, if it's rainbow sherbet, it's not that good. Cotton candy. Ooh, I've never had that, but I feel like it probably wouldn't be very good. Black raspberry. I think I had this once, but I like raspberry sorbet. I don't like black raspberry. Huh, cotton candy flavor looks different. Yeah, it looks kind of weird. Kind of reminds me of like the Poneko won't even allow me to eat a homeless man. SMH. You know, if you eat a homeless man, think about the rest of the Pomodachis. You'll be giving them a bad name. Coconut ice cream. I don't know. But black raspberry. I think I had black raspberry and I didn't like it. But raspberry sorbet? That's really good. So I'm gonna put it in the C tier. Because some of it, like, I'm gonna have this stand in as like raspberry sorbet and also black raspberry. But they both are on like very different places on the tier list. So gonna even it out to see. Wasabi flavor? No, why would I ever have that? Raspberry. Oh my god. I thought that said raspberry nipple. I had to like get closer to look at it. Raspberry ripple. I don't know. I've never had that. I wouldn't want to have raspberry nipple though. That's for sure. I'm seeing chocolate chip in the list. Perfection. Yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Don't worry. Cookies and cream. Okay, cookies and cream. It's fine. You know. It is ice cream. It's alright. Chocolate chip. Okay. Like, is this chocolate chip cookies? Or is this just, like, has little bits of chocolate in it? I'm not sure. Could give it C, though. Strawberry. Okay. Strawberry sorbet. S tier. Strawberry ice cream. B tier. So, I'm gonna pretend that this is strawberry sorbet. I'm gonna give it S tier. But strawberry ice cream itself, though, is more of like a B tier. So, yeah. Okay, chocolate chip cookie dough. I like it. It's good. It's really good. I like the little frozen chocolate chip cookie dough. the dough in it itself. It's really good. The ice cream itself, it's fine. It's alright. But what really make it are the little additions in it. If we get called cannibals, then what? We Pomodachis will own that surname with pride. That's true. I do like to say Pomodachi pride, but I don't know if I can back you on this one. Where's the pistachio? My screen is tiny. It's in A tier. It's in A tier, but sometimes it can be really bad. But usually it's pretty good. So, butter pecan. I don't know. I've never had it. Reese's peanut butter cup. Yeah, it's like literally just a better version of peanut butter ice cream. I gotta give it an S tier. You know, it combines chocolate, peanut butter, all into one. As long as it's like a peanut butter ice cream with like the chocolate chips in it, it's really good. I'm actually gonna give it A tier though, because like sometimes the ice cream itself isn't as good. But yeah, it's pretty good. Dang, I'm looking for purple yam ice cream. It's not in there. Unfortunate. Very sad. But yeah, there's the ice cream tier list. You guys can make your own if you want. Let me know what you think. I'm sure none of you will disagree though. Okay, next one. Seafood tier list. Okay, this one I don't have to deal with as much stuff. So I am a pretty big seafood fan, but I definitely have not had all of these. So I'm gonna have to put the question marks in there. And let me say, for the most part, any of these can move around. Because, like, I've had some really good clams, I've had some really bad clams. But I'm just gonna be doing it based on, as a whole, my, like, general experience on them. Okay, so I've never had catfish before, starting it off. This is... wait a second. Are these snails? Yeah, okay, I think they are. So, clams. Gonna give them D tier. Now, clams can be really good. They can be. But they can also be kind of awful. And taste sort of like a loogie. And like have that sort of like gross, slimy texture. So while they can be really good, usually they aren't. Okay, crab. Gonna give it B tier. Crabs are pretty good. I like the crab legs. But if it's like cheap crab, it's not very good. You need to try the deep fried catfish from Louisiana. I want to. It sounds really good. It sounds tasty. What is that? Is that prawn? Okay, it's prawn. I'll give it C tier. I think I've had it before. Don't really remember it being anything that special. Right where it belongs in C tier. Crabs though, just like the clams, they can move up or go lower. I'm just sort of doing it based on the whole experience. There are some kind of bad crabs, really good crabs. So, B. Okay, squid. I'm gonna give it A tier. You know, it's usually really, really good. I like calamari. I like it a lot. I'm not ashamed of it. It's good. Okay, what is this? Oh wait, are those the crab legs? You guys know what this is? Oh. Okay, I have no idea what that is. I can't tell. I can't tell what that is. Don't forget, we will eventually evolve into crabs. That's true. That's true, that's true. Everybody will turn into crabs eventually. Crabs. Oh, it's so funny. Like, there are so many, aquatic animals that just like evolve into crabs. So there's like so many different variations. Okay, I've never had snail before. I feel like it probably wouldn't be well. Jellyfish I've never had. Do people actually eat jellyfish? Taco belongs on S tier. Oh yeah, I feel like octopus is tasty, but they're too smart and cute. I don't want to eat them. I don't want to eat them. They're too cute. They're too cute and they're too smart. I couldn't eat them in good conscience. I mean, they're so smart. They're literally like one of the smartest beings out there. They're really cool too. I mean, you know, just look at that. What is this? Shrimp. Okay. Shrimp. S tier. I love my little shrimps. Tasty. Lobster. A tier. A tier because I don't think it's perfect, but it's usually consistently pretty good. And it's also kind of fancy too. I like fancy crab. Poneko doesn't want to eat her sister Reina. Exactly. I will not eat Reina. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I will eat maybe if we get any fish sisters. Maybe we'll see. But no eating Reina. That would also make her very angry. Okay. I've actually never had sardines before. I think that's... Wait. I think those are sardines, but I can't really tell because these are like the worst images in the world. Wait, what are these? Are these mussels? Okay, yeah, I don't know. Smart and cute makes them even more delicious. No! No! They're too cute! You haven't already evolved into a crab. Octopuses are so good, people. I know, but I don't want to eat them because they're super nice and cool. I like the animal too much to eat it. It's sort of like eating a cat or a dog. You know, it feels wrong. It feels wrong to do. Okay, wait. Aren't these also... Oh, these are oysters. Okay. Same problem with clams. Sometimes it's even worse, but it can also be good. I don't really like them that much, though. Generally. I like crabs usually. I mean, not crabs. Clams more on average, so... Fine, I will eat Reina for you. You really don't have to. You don't have to do that, you know? It's fine. You don't need to do that. Okay. Salmon. S tier. I love salmon. Just give me all the salmon. Gimme, gimme. It's good. It's healthy. It's tasty. It's pink. What more could you possibly want in a food? So I've never had sardines before. So I'm gonna give them a question mark. Okay, wait. Scallops. I love scallops. I'm gonna give them high A tier. Sometimes they aren't that good. And the only problem I have with scallops is like usually you just get too few. Like if you're going to a restaurant and having scallops, they'll give you like 3 big ones. The music got louder. Yeah, I made it a little bit louder. If it's too loud, I can, you know, make it more quiet. I'll turn it down a little bit. Damn. Oh. Okay. Let me know if you want it to be louder or quieter. I'll turn it down a little bit though. Back to normal levels. Scallop S tier. I want to give it S tier, but I'm partially thinking about like when you go to the restaurant and when you're getting scallops. They don't give you enough. They give you like 3. And that's, I don't know, that just seems like criminal to me. I don't trust that. Okay. Wait, are these shrimps again? I thought this was shrimps. What is this? I thought they just got rid of the shell on them. Okay, S tier again for the shrimps. And I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it. Actually, maybe I should say S tier for shrimp, not shrimps. But shrimp are really, really good though. And I like them with and without the shell. With the shell, if they're like covered in some sort of like spice or whatever, like if you've ever had Vietnamese fried shrimp with the shell on it and all, it's so tasty, it's so good. And then, you know, shrimp without the shell, also really good. You know, it's very versatile. It goes well with like any dish, you know, pasta. It's gonna be great with pasta. It's gonna be great on its own. Gonna be great mixed into pretty much anything, really. So, what is that? Squid? Didn't I already do squid? And then, I think this is canned tuna. I don't eat anything canned, okay? Because I'm very fancy. Other than canned peaches, because those can be good. And canned pears. But I refuse to eat the canned meat. I will not do it. Daga kotowaru. Alright? So, here's the seafood tier list. There it is. Let me know your thoughts. You know, shrimp, S for shrimp, S for salmon. They both start with S, and they're both S tier. You know? Makes sense. Speaking of pasta, what do you call a fake pasta? An impasta! I'm sorry, I stole the joke from you. Yeah. I actually don't think I've heard that one before, But, you know, I play Among Us, so, you know, you can't trick me. Okay, I also did the ultimate candy tier list. None of you wanted me to do this, but I thought with the food theme, like, it makes sense to do. And I have a lot of opinions on candies, so... And there's a lot of candies to choose from, so we'll be doing this. Gonna be adding another row for candies that I have not tried. F tier list is not enough, Funa siblings. Yeah, we do not eat our siblings, alright? Or homeless people. We don't do that. Okay, airheads. They're pretty good. They're pure sugar, though. They aren't the best, but they're good. I'll always be happy to get some airheads. But I just won't be, like, wanting to eat them all the time, you know? So, B tier. Chewy lemon head. I've never had that. Ooh, these. F tier. Don't like them. Starbursts. I don't like Starbursts. They're okay, but I'm never like, I want to eat a Starburst. Like, I don't like them. They're just kind of boring, and they're too chewy. They get stuck in your teeth. Don't like them. Okay, Welch's Fruit Gummies. A tier. They're really tasty. And, I mean, I don't know a single person that doesn't like fruit snacks. Even though they aren't really that fruity, they're really good. They're tasty. I hear Evlis only consumes airheads is a joke. And they say you are what you eat. Aw, shit, Leah. Okay, Hershey's. I don't like it. I like to have actually good chocolate, so. One interesting thing that I heard, though, is Hershey's tastes sort of like throw up to foreigners. Well, I guess not foreigners, but, you know, to people outside of the United States. Because they're not used to, like, the acidic taste of it. And they use, like, more acid, I think, in it. So, it just tastes really bad for people outside the United States. And honestly, I would agree. I don't think it's that good. I think it's kind of gross. Dum Dums. I don't know if I've ever had Dum Dums. Let me look really closely. Wait, are those... Wait. Dum Dums. I need a bigger picture. Oh, these. Okay, here's a picture if you guys don't know what the Dum Dums are. These things. Okay. These are solid C tier. They're better than the Starburst, but not that good. Oh, candy corn? F tier. Disgusting. Disgusting. Hello, Spooky. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, no. The only thing that candy corn is good for are the aesthetics. They look really pretty. I like the orange, the yellow, the white. I like how they're shaped like a little triangle. They look really good. They're really cool looking, and they're cute looking. And I actually was a candy corn witch for Halloween one year. So, I like the way they look. But you know what? It's not just about appearance. It's about what's on the inside, okay? And the inside of candy corn is just disappointment and sadness. It's gross. I had high expectations for it because they look so cool, but it's just gross. You know, I would never willingly eat it. S tier for the Ferrero Rocher. S tier has Nutella, chocolate, and hazelnuts, and like little wafer. Oh my god, it's perfect. You know, it's great. No complaints. The only thing is if they're like kind of older, they don't really taste as good. So you gotta get them when they're fresh. You know, otherwise they will not be that good. But I think that's the case for pretty much everything. Like if something's old and stale, it's not gonna be that good, you know? So, S tier, you know, it's hazelnut chocolate. How can I not give it S tier? It's perfect. Lemon heads. I haven't had them in a while, but I like lemon heads. They're good. You know, one lemon head will last you a long time. You just suck on it. And there's like, it's an experience, you know. It starts sour, it turns sweet. Sort of like the tsundere of candy, if you will. You know? It's good. It's good. It's respectable. Giving it A tier. Babe Ruth. I think I had them once. I don't really remember having strong feelings one way or the other. Kopiko, I've never had that. Milky Way. Milky Way has caramel in it, right? I don't think I like them if it has caramel, because I'm pretty sure that I've had it before, and I think it has caramel on the inside. I'm gonna look it up. Ooh, yeah, it does. Ooh. Gonna give it F tier. I don't like it. I know that there's some sort of like cheap chocolate candy that has like caramel in it, and I just didn't remember the name, and I think it's Milky Way, so F tier. Horrible. Ferrero Rocher, the chocolate of the rich. True, 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 true. Yes, it's a very bougie chocolate. That's why I love it. I also really like Godiva chocolate. And, you know, the saddest thing happened to me recently. There was a Godiva nearby my house where they would sell Godiva. And it was so tasty. And you could pick out, like, whichever chocolate that you would want. I would always get the hazelnut oyster. And also the, white chocolate raspberry star. Let me get a picture of them. Hazelnut oyster. It was shaped like an oyster. Obviously, it didn't actually have real oysters in it. And then I'd sometimes get, like, the praline heart. They were so good. Look at that. Oh. Oops. Look at that! Perfection! It has the, creamy, like, hazelnut filling, and then, you know, little hazelnut chocolate on the outside. And look how cute it looks, too. So good. And now they're gone forever. They don't make them anymore. They make a shitty, like, imitation one. Because you can't get them in the stores anymore. They closed them down. They closed all the Godivas down. Look at this. This is what you can get now. Like, the packaged one. I don't want the packaged one. I want the original. I want the original. It's so sad. Oh my god. When I learned that, like, that they were closing down Godiva, I was so sad. I remember those. They were delicious. I know. And they're gone forever. They'll never come back. Unless we protest. You know, maybe I should do something with my following. The Pomodachis. We gotta go to the Godiva headquarters and demand that they bring back the Godiva stores. Because now all they want to do is just ship online. But it's like, it's just not the same. It's not as good. It's not as good. Okay, these thingies, though. Back to the tier list. I think I tried them once. They're so tiny, I can barely tell what they are, though. I think they were okay. Oreos. Ooh. Gonna give it D tier. Don't like Oreos. They're not very good. Okay. And, what is this? I think it's just like a basic lollipop. I can't really tell. I already have, Dum-Dums in there, so. White chocolate Kit Kat. Or is this just like Kit Kats in general? I don't see any other Kit Kats in here, so. Why would they use the white chocolate ones, though? To represent all Kit Kats. Your chair sounds like the Among Us vent. Oh my god. It does a little bit. I'm not venting, you guys. I'm just sitting on my chair. I'm not sus. Wait, you put Milky Way and F. I like those. You know. It's okay, Krook. We'll still accept you as a Pomodachi. You know, it's okay. You know. I forgive you. I forgive you, Krook. You know, some of the other Pomodachis, they might not, because you're going against my wishes, but let it be known that it's okay. You're valid. Just a little bit less, but you're still valid. Nah, but for real though, Milky Ways, I don't like caramel. And also the chocolate is not very good. Oreos are a good example of something that is not very good, but it's very popular. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oreos aren't very good. You know, on their own, the little cookie part, bad. The inside of the Oreo, bad. Together, still bad. It's not good, even if you mix them together. It's not it. Okay, so I don't know why they're having the white chocolate Kit Kats represent all Kit Kats, but I'm just going to consider this to be like basic Kit Kats, and they're pretty good. I'd give them... It depends on the flavor of Kit Kat. I'm gonna give them an A tier, because there's so much diversity in the Kit Kats. You can get so many different flavors, and you know, the wafer, it's really good. And usually the chocolate's good too. I personally really like the ruby chocolate Kit Kats. Those are one of my favorite candies of all time. It is so good. Let me get a picture of it. And for those of you that don't know, ruby chocolate is basically like a newly invented type of chocolate that is naturally pink in color. All right? It's naturally pink, and it's really fruity, really tasty. It has like sort of a floral taste. It's really, really good. And it's also aesthetically very pretty. You know, it's full points. 100 out of 100. It's great. I just like chocolate with caramel. It just fits the best. Yeah, I don't really like caramel. It gets too sticky. Don't really like the flavor that much. It's not for me. Okay. Saltwater taffy. F tier. Maybe D. It depends. Like, but even though it depends, like, it never usually gets above C tier. So, I'm gonna give it D tier still. You know, average it out. Not very good. It looks really pretty. So it does get some points for the aesthetics. Because saltwater taffy, like, it looks really good. It's very pretty looking. But, you know, it's about what's on the inside that matters. Twizzlers. Don't like Twizzlers. Those are the licorice, right? Or is that something else? Let me look it up. Okay. Yep. It's the licorice. Don't like it. It's like, I'm gonna give it D only because it's better than these ones. And it's just like, it's not bad enough to be grouped in with these. I will never accept Kruka as a valid Pomodachi after the events of today. You know what? I understand that, you know. Think about how I feel, of all people, being told that I'm wrong. But you know what? It's okay. It's alright. No, it's okay, Krook. You're fine. Okay, warheads. They're a little bit too sour, honestly, in some cases. They aren't even really that good. But I think they're still better than the ones in D tier, so... C tier. Pocky. Okay, so it depends on what sort of Pocky. I really like the ones that are covered in, like, the little nuts. Those ones are really good. But I don't really like the strawberry one that much. The classic one is okay. It's sort of like a worse version of Kit Kats because there's a lot of different flavors you can get and they can be pretty good. But I feel like the Kit Kats, you know, they do it all and they do it all better usually. I'll admit I do like saltwater taffy, but only certain flavors. I'm sure that there are some good saltwater taffy flavors. I just have not had them yet. The ones I've had have just been kind of boring, not very good. Okay, Junior Mints. I don't think I've ever had Junior Mints. Because, like, I'm not a huge mint person in general. crunch. I'm sure I've had this before, but I just don't remember liking it or having any feelings on it at all. So I guess I'll give it C tier. Actually, no, I'll give it D tier. Okay. Oh, these Airhead Extreme Bites. So these are like a worse version of those little, what were they called again? Sour Punch straws? I think that's what they're called. I mean, I'm sure they're in here somewhere. But like, they're like a worse version of that, so. You know, you'll never be as good as the original, but still pretty tasty. Oh, and Tootsie Pops too, but I only like the orange and cherry. I see, I see. Yeah, for me, cherry, strawberry, watermelon, usually the pink and red flavors of candy are always the best. I don't know, it's just the tastiest one. Nerds! Okay, I really like Nerds. I don't know if... Are they A tier though? Do they deserve A tier? I think they do. They're pretty good. Maybe like on the lower end of A tier, but they are really tasty. I like them a lot. But, you know, they probably aren't very good for your teeth. So, Sour Patch Kids. I feel like I have to be in the mood for Sour Patch Kids, but they can be really good. Sort of the same thing as Airheads. They're really tasty sometimes, but usually I only like the red and pink flavors of Sour Patch Kids. So the other ones I just don't really like as much. Plus also, like, they get stale really, really fast. And they just become all hard. Whoppers. Ooh, I think I remember having them and I did not like them very much. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Okay. So I know you guys are thinking like, oh, Poe's been giving super high ranks to anything with peanut butter in it. But not all peanut butter is created equal, right? And while the concept of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups is like top tier, it's really good, it just isn't, it doesn't quite cut it compared to like higher quality chocolate, I guess, with peanut butter in it. So I'm gonna have to give it B tier, like high B tier. But, you know, the concept is great, and I really like having peanut butter cups. It's just the Reese's brand is not quite as good. Have you ever had Bunch of Crunch? It's basically popcorn-shaped bits of crunch chocolate. I have not. It sounds interesting, though. I would probably try it. Ring Pops. Okay. The aesthetics of the Ring Pop. It's really nice, you know. Also can make pretty good. It's like a makeshift engagement ring, you know. I'm sure you've seen kids propose to each other with ring pops before. Very fun. But, I mean, it is nice. You just put it on your finger and then you suck on it. So that convenience definitely does have to be considered, because you aren't going to get your hands and fingers all sticky by eating it. But I just don't think it's that good. I think it's another B tier. You know, I like it. It's tasty. But it just does not make it quite to A tier yet. You know, A tier is like, you know, it's close to S tier. It's one letter below. And I would not say that Ring Pops are able to make it quite yet. Okay, I don't know what this is, but it looks disgusting. I'm gonna put it in the question mark. Oh, it's another Kit Kat. I'm just gonna be putting all the Kit Kats together like I did earlier. These things. I think I had them once. I think they were okay. Cookie dough bites. I don't think I've ever had those. The Dunks, never had those. Oh, what are these called again? These chocolates, they're kind of fancy chocolate brands. Let me look them up. Is it Nestle? No. I'm looking them up right now. Lindt. Okay, they're Lindt chocolates. Alright. So, the Lindt chocolates are pretty good. I would give them... I don't think they're quite as good as the Ferreros, but they're close. They're close. They're high A tier. It depends on the flavor, but they are really good. Sometimes they are S tier. But, you know, I gotta judge it for all of the Lindt chocolate. And all of it, I don't love it. Heh. Yeah, those ring pops are pretty good, but not perfect. Yeah, exactly. I'm giving actual thought into my tier list, you know? I'm giving my actual true feelings. I'm thinking it through, you know? I'm not just willy-nilly placing anything anywhere, you know? We're judging it on the aesthetics, the taste, the packaging, you know, we're testing, we're categorizing it based on everything, based on all of it, the whole package. Okay, so Jawbreakers. They look really good. They're too big to eat. They aren't really that tasty anyways. D tier. Lifesavers. Okay. So, I know I've been grouping everything together generally throughout this, but the Lifesavers are a different story. Because I do not like the regular Lifesavers. I don't think they're that good. Or like D tier. But Lifesaver gummies. Those are probably one of my favorite candies to get like on road trips or like at 7-Eleven. I like the gummy version a lot. I mean, they're just fun. They're tasty and they're fun. I like putting my tongue through like the little hole. They're good. They're tasty. You can also like move them around a lot. Put them on your finger like a ring pop. They're good. I'm gonna put the gummy version of the ring pop, or not the ring pop, the Lifesavers in right now. Gonna give them, I'm gonna give them S tier. They are really good. I like all the different flavors too. I enjoy all of them. But regular Lifesavers, D tier. Not having it. Never had this. M&Ms. I'm gonna put all the M&Ms together. Well, actually, they are kind of different from each other. But they're all pretty similar in rank. Like, they'd only be moving up maybe 1 grade point. So I'm gonna give it B tier. Peanut butter M&Ms, A tier. But, peanut M&Ms, C tier. Regular M&Ms, also C tier. So, averaging it out to B tier. Candy canes, F tier. I don't like them. I don't like mint. The shape is inconvenient. When you're holding it, you get all the, like, goo on you because there's no really easy way to hold it, other than, I guess, with the wrapper, but, you know, if it's, like, a tiny little candy cane, I mean, you're not gonna be content just with, like, the tiny tip. Like, you wanna put the whole thing in your mouth. And so, F tier. Oreos. Already rated them. These are the same as, like, the Twizzlers, you know. I think I gave Twizzlers a D tier. Yeah, I'll just put them in. I don't know what that is. Oh, Dove chocolates. Dove chocolates. I would give them low A tier. Because they're, like, probably one of the better cheap Valentine's Day candies. Like, I would be happy when I'd get Dove chocolate. But they just don't really... They aren't as good as the Ferrero, you know? The Ferrero, it's the same every time, but it's always good. It's always good every time. You know, it's like they literally, like, made the dessert for me and for my tastes, you know? Okay. Crunchkins. Never had that. Kind of funny name, though. I put already the Pocky in. I don't know what that is. I already put in the Hershey's. Starburst gummies. Okay. I actually hate Starburst gummies. I hate them. You know, the regular Starburst, I just dislike them. But I hate Starburst gummies. The gummy part is fine. Like, I like the gummy texture, but the filling on the inside is just gross. It's not good. You know, ugh. It's too sticky. It's too sweet. You know, it's not it. It's bad. Okay, Nutella. So, Nutella, S tier. I don't really care that much about, like, the little wafer sticks, or... No, I don't know if they're wafer sticks, but, like, the little dippy part of it. But Nutella, S tier. I love Nutella. When I was younger, I used to just get a spoon, and then I'd cover it in Nutella. And I would just eat the entire thing. Well, no, not the whole thing. I would eat, like, whatever was on the spoon. Which, it was a pretty big spoon. But that would be my dessert for the night, a lot of times. Would be, like, a spoonful of Nutella. You know, Nutella can be good as, like, a topping, but honestly, as a dish on its own, it's great. Okay, gummy bears. I like gummy bears, but the Haribo ones, they're kind of not that good. But I do like gummy bears, just not these ones. They're mid. Already ranked M&Ms. Already ranked that. Cream egg. I've never had that. Swedish fish. I might make some people angry, but they're just okay. They aren't that good. They're alright. I like the fact they're fish. They're cool looking. They just aren't that tasty. I mean, they're good. Just not good enough to get off C tier. Never had them. Jelly beans. Okay, jelly beans are really a mixed bag. I mean, literally. Because usually you can't just get the flavor of jelly bean that you want. Some of the jelly beans are like A or S tier, but some of them are truly F tier, so gotta give it C, because you know, you're only gonna get so many of the jelly beans that you actually like in a jelly bean packet. And honestly, even if you did have all of the jelly beans that you wanted, you wouldn't want to have that many, because they aren't good enough to like justify eating large amounts, and like you eat it so quickly and then you're done. So C tier. Gobstopper, never had that. Never had that. Already rated. Sour Patch. Smarties. Ugh. D tier. Wait. Sweet Tarts. Okay, I thought that those were Smarties. I've never had those. Musketeers. I don't think I've ever had it. I think I have, but I don't remember liking it that much. Guess I'll give it C tier. Or no, I'm gonna give it D tier because it wasn't memorable enough. Fun Dip. Fun Dip is literally just sugar. But it's also tasty. I'll give it C tier. Don't know. Crackle. This looks like low budget Skittles, but I don't know what it is. It might actually just be chocolate. Some jelly beans are good. Exactly. Yeah, some of the jelly beans are really good, but some of them are horrible. I mean, imagine if you got the earwax or throw up jelly bean. Ooh. That would be bad. And the other thing too is, I know some people might like the spicy jelly bean, the cinnamon one. I don't. And you know, for me, I always want to eat the red and pink flavored things, because usually they're really, really good. Usually they're delicious. But but in the case of the jelly bean cinnamon, when I'm expecting a cherry or like watermelon, I don't know, some sort of red flavor that isn't cinnamon, and I get the cinnamon jelly bean, and then I'm totally off guard, and I don't like it. Okay, Skittles. I like the red flavored Skittles. I don't really like the other ones that much. I'll give it C tier. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Oh, these chocolates. Okay. These are also decent. They can be really good. Gonna put them in A tier. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Already rated. Don't think I've ever had. Already rated. Don't know. Laffy Taffy. Ooh. Laffy Taffy is like a worse version of saltwater taffy. It's like even worse. Welch's. A tier for this one. Well, actually, I already rated the Welch's, but I like this flavor more than I like this one. But they're all really good, so. Already rated that. I like Sour Skittles. Yeah, Sour Skittles are totally different from the regular Skittles. They are probably like B, low A tier, in my opinion. They're pretty good. Tootsie Roll. I'm sorry, Krook. You know, I've already shitted on your tastes a lot this time with the candy. But I gotta give it F tier again. Gotta give it F tier. They're gross. You know, I don't like the texture. I don't like the flavor. I would never willingly eat a Tootsie Roll. You'd have to force me to get that down. I don't like it. Ugh. Plus it also just kind of looks like poo. Poe, you've never had the old people sweets? Wait, which one's the old people sweets? I've had the ones that look like, they're wrapped in a strawberry color. Or, not strawberry color, and like strawberry wrapper. I've had those ones, but I don't think I've had any of these. Which one is the old people one? Just let me know, I'll look it up. Already rated Sour Patch Kids. Already rated. Already rated. Already done. 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 Sour Bite Eggs. Okay, so these are like the sour gummy worms. Alright. I'm gonna give them high B tier. They're pretty good. I've never had the egg form, but I assume that they're just like a tinier version of the gummy worm. And those are tasty. Not always in the mood for them. Pick Sticks. Ooh. These are also just pretty much sugar. But they're good, you know, sugar is tasty. It's just not good enough to get out of C tier. Reese's Puffs, already rated, already done, already done. Dots. I remember I had these and they weren't that good. I'm just going through it quickly right now. Already rated this, already done, done. Jolly Ranchers. Gotta give them A tier. A tier for the Jolly Rancher. Just for the watermelon and cherry one alone, they're really good. The other flavors are also decent, but I mean, the Jolly Ranchers are just awesome. The only reason why I can't give them S tier is because they get stuck in your teeth too much. And like sometimes if you're chewing on them, like you'll chew on it and then you won't be able to get it out. And that can be kind of stressful. Oh, Werther's Toffees. I adore those. Peppermint is a candy, right? I think he means butterscotch. Werther's Originals. Yeah, I've never had those. Also, hello, Paralos. I don't think I said hi earlier, but hi. And also, hello, Johnny. I think I forgot to say hi earlier as well. So, hi, hi, hi. Nice to see you guys. Watermelon Cherry Jolly Ranch Enjoyer. Exactly, exactly. Those are the best ones of the Jolly Ranchers, but they're all pretty good. They're all decent. But can't give them S tier because they're too difficult to get out of your teeth. And like sometimes if you chew on one really like kind of hard, or you're like sucking on it and then like kind of like forms to your tooth, it can be kind of stressful to like open up your mouth because you're like, oh, what if this hurts my teeth? So I can't let it escape A tier, but it definitely deserves that. Already. Oh, Peeps. Okay. The Peeps. Peeps are one I'm gonna have to talk about for a while. Because, like, the aesthetics of the Peep, 10 out of 10. Look at this. Oh, oops. That's too big of a picture. It's too big. Let me get a smaller one. Oh no, it's also too big. Well, if you haven't ever seen a Peep before, basically they're really cute, tiny little, animal-shaped things. Okay, there we go. There we go. Also, wait, where did my tier list go? Why did it disappear? Did I accidentally delete the tier list thing? Okay, I think I did. I think I accidentally deleted my display capture. Wait a second, but... Well, anyways, first I'll talk about the peeps, because I said I'm gonna have to talk about them for a while. I mean, they're beautiful. They're just gorgeous. They're so cute looking. They... Like, every single one is just really, really cute. I mean, look at them. Also, yeah, I became scared of Jolly Ranchers. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the only problem is, like, they can be a little bit too stressful to eat because you don't know if they're gonna get stuck. But they're really tasty. But yeah, the peeps, they're gorgeous, but they just aren't that tasty. Okay, let me get back up the tier list. The display capture. Let me get that up. Oh shit. Why is it doing that? Discard. Yeah. So I don't know why my thing disappeared. Let me go on the BRB screen really quick. All right, I'm back. I just had to bring back the tier list thingy. So we're good. All right. No more bad words though, un hombre. I'm back. You weren't allowed to do that anymore. Okay. So, already done that. I explained in my quick video essay about the peeps. And for that reason, I'm going to give them B tier, which is more than what they deserve for the flavor, but because they're probably the cutest things, like the cutest candy alive, I gotta give it like a free extra point just for that. You know, it deserves it. The peeps, like in taste, they're maybe like C or D tier, but the aesthetics, it brings it up a whole 1 to 2 points. Sweet Tarts Original. Never had those. I think we're almost done with this one. Okay. Yeah, like, I don't know all these different versions of the Skittles and etc. I already rated, I think, possibly all of these. What is this? Ooh, Almond Joys. I think I had them one time. They weren't really that good. I'm almost done with this one. Just wrapping it up. Mike and Ike's. Same thing. Like, why would anybody want to have a Mike and Ike? I feel like there are so much better alternatives. Okay. Alright, did. Oh, these are like the mints that you get when you go to like a steakhouse or whatever. And usually they aren't that good, but they can be really refreshing after having something like that. I'm gonna give them B tier, because for a mint, they're pretty good. Snickers. I'm sorry, I know a lot of people like Snickers, but they're kinda nope. And I don't think, have I ever had these? I've had like the Kinder thing before, but never like the egg version. So I'm not really sure. There we go, Sour Punch straws. Okay. Yeah, I said earlier that something was like copying this, I think. But I don't remember what. But these are really good. These, maybe S tier. They're really, really tasty. The only like downside about them is that you have to eat them with your fingers. And so that can be kind of inconvenient because you get like a bunch of sugar on your fingers, but honestly they're worth it. They're so tasty, especially the pink ones. Okay, don't know. All right. We only got one more tier list left. And it's the cookie tier list. Somebody wanted me to do a cookie tier list. Honestly, wait. These don't even look like cookie flavors for the most part. So maybe I shouldn't even do this one, because I haven't had a bunch of these. Because it looks like, I don't know, aren't these sugar cookies sort of like the same? Like they're really similar to each other. All right. So yeah, we're almost done. We're close. It's been a while. Each one of these tier lists took a fair amount of time. I don't think I've ever, what are these? I don't think I've ever had these. Like, where's the chocolate chip cookies? Are these chocolate chip? Feet cookies. Can't say I've ever had that. What? Never had. I feel bad for like all the people thinking that I've had these. Or they're like, oh my god, she hasn't had any cookies. She's not cultured. Like, I've had plenty. I just don't know what these are. But yeah, I've already talked about the Oreos. They are not very good. And for a cookie, they're F tier because, you know, cookies, you got held to like a higher standard than just candy, you know. Candy, it doesn't need to be that good. But cookies, these are the worst. The worst cookies. Isn't this just a cookie with like a Hershey's kiss? Not sure. Isn't that just a sugar cookie? Are these the same thing? Am I wrong, chat? I've had these before. They were okay. They were that good though. I'm just gonna consider this as like a sugar cookie. So I'll give it C tier, I guess. Oh, cookies with M&Ms in them? I don't like them. I'd rather have chocolate chips. I've never had that. Chocolate chip cookies. Gotta give them A tier. Potentially S tier. But sometimes they aren't that good. You know, there's a lot of variety with the chocolate chip cookies. And like, sometimes they can be kind of awful. Usually they're really, really good though. I mean, honestly, just like, if you just have like the cookie dough that you buy from the store, that's good enough usually. Sometimes people make them and they taste like rocks though. What is that? I can't tell what that is. What are these? I don't know. Okay, but these things though, some people love them. I don't. I'm not one of those people. I like how they look, but they're too sweet. They're too sweet. They're too sugary. Are these Madeleines? Madeleines are pretty good. They're sophisticated, you know? And I like sophisticated things. So, I'm gonna give it a B. This is a mint cookie? Girl Scout cookie, I think? Thin mints? I don't know. D tier. These are like another Girl Scout cookie, I think. She prefers tea over coffee, so yeah, Poneko is never wrong. Yes, 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 yes. You guys understand it completely. This is why Pomodachis are the greatest race. These though. I think I've had them before, if it's what I'm thinking. I think it starts with an S, I think, the name of it. They're decent. What is this? I can't tell what that is. Okay. Sugar cookies with, sprinkles on them. I haven't had them in a long time, but I remember really liking them. I like the texture. I'm gonna give it B tier. Wait. What is that? I think most of these are just like nondescript random cookies that you could get at like a Starbucks or something. I don't really know what they are though, like what flavor. Like where's the peanut butter cookie? Where's the peanut butter cookie? Peanut butter chocolate chip. No, this will stand in for peanut butter chocolate chip. S tier. S tier peanut butter cookies. I like peanut butter cookies like without the chocolate chip. I like it with the chocolate chip. Both are S tier. We're borderline Germany during World War II sometimes. What do you mean? No. We're just very patriotic because we practice cannibalism. No. That is just a rumor. That's just a rumor, okay? Those are Danish butter cookies that come from the blue tins. Okay. Yeah, if it had the blue tin, I would recognize it. That would be a lot easier then. Those are fine. They're pretty good. Okay. I actually really like oatmeal raisin cookies. I know some people hate them. It's sort of like a pineapple on pizza thing. No, because we're the greatest race. You know, no. We're different. We're built different, all right? Okay. But yep, oatmeal cookies, oatmeal raisin. I gotta give them A tier. I actually really like them. They're kind of tasty. I like the texture a lot of them. But they can be kind of bad if there's too many raisins. I like a very low raisin to cookie ratio. It has to be very low. But when they get that ratio right, it's very good. Texture, great. I like the oatmeal texture. It's good. It's tasty. Alright, that's the final tier list though. I feel bad that I didn't know like half of the cookies, but you could pretty much just look at this and I guess know what we're talking about. Hooray, cannibalism. No, that's not what being a Pomodachi is about. Hello, no. We were just finishing up the tier list. I did mini tier lists. I can actually go back and show you really quickly. Let me go and do that super fast. Just the final tier list. And the gorillas are standing in for the Panda Puffs. So I don't know what the actual gorilla one tastes like, but it's made by the same company. But just to review, this was the cereal tier list. You know. And some of them I hadn't tried before, but pretty much you can just look at this top part and know what is up. Frosted Flakes, Captain Crunch, you know, everything above B tier, I would say is worth eating. Everything below, not quite. And then here's the ice cream tier list. I would say C and above, you know, are edible, pretty decent. Anything below, below C tier though, not worth it. You know, you don't want to have that. But S tier for mango and strawberry sorbet, specifically sorbet, not ice cream, because sorbet is the best, and mango and strawberry sorbet are the best sorbets in my opinion. Also, raspberry sorbet is really good, and lemon sorbet. But here it is, seafood. This is the seafood tier list. S for shrimp and S for salmon. And you know, they earned their S tier title. You know, it's written in the name literally, but they lived up to it. They lived up to all the expectations. And the candy one. This one took a while. This was definitely the longest one. So pretty much everything above B tier is sort of worth eating. Other than the peeps, but you know, you don't get the peeps to eat them. You know, you appreciate their beauty in the same way that you would enjoy looking at a tropical fish tank. You don't pet them or get any sort of social benefit, but you enjoy their presence because they're beautiful. And that's why the peeps even were able to make it to B tier. And then the final one, the cookie tier list. Probably the most disappointing of them all because I didn't know any of the cookies, or they just were too nondescript to really be able to tell what they were. But yeah, those are the tiers, you guys. You know, if your tier list matches mine, then know that your tastes are probably very, very good. That you have top tier best taste, you know, and that is Poneko approved. But if your tier list is different, you know, you might have some homework you need to do, you know, some introspection might be required, might be necessary for you to truly understand the right thing. But yeah, thank you. What kind of psychopath doesn't pet their fish? I mean, you can technically pet the fish. I don't know if they like it though. Poneko, quick question. What color was your DS? I need to know for research. Wouldn't you know? Didn't you say you stole it from me, Jane? One of the only foods that taste as cute as they look. They do actually have a cute taste. You are right. They do taste cute. I don't know if they taste super good. They taste okay, but they do taste kind of cute, which is weird because like cute usually doesn't have a taste. Okay. Quick question, what color was your DS? I think it was either pink or white. I don't really remember. It was a light color though. I'm going to stop eating Fruit Loops then. Good. You know, that's the first step to recovery, you know, is, you know, resolving to do that. Bold of you to think I only stole yours. Aw, true. You're a serial DS thief, Jane. Okay. But I had a lot of fun. I hope that you learned something new. And that you enjoyed hearing all of my opinions. I tried to make it clear, tried to justify them, you know. You can't just put something in a tier and not give any reason why, you know. You gotta justify your actions. And so that's what I tried to do here, at least. But I hope you had fun. I will be seeing you next time. Tomorrow I'll actually be doing a stream of TFT. I'm gonna be playing ranked by myself. I'm gonna be trying to climb up. I'm gonna be, you know, trying to get good, even though I guess I already am decent, but you know, I'm gonna try and get better. I'm gonna try and get that proof that I am the best TFT player in the world. So I'm gonna be ranking up tomorrow, and I hope to see you there. It should be at 12 p.m. PST. So yeah, I hope to see you there. And thank you for coming to today's stream. I hope that you enjoyed it. I don't know why you justify them when we're always right from the beginning. That's true, that's true. I really don't need to, but you know what? I like to spoil you guys, okay? I like to spoil you guys, give you the whole, every single every single possible reason. I'm trying to give you as much ammunition as possible to back up your Pomodachi opinions. But yeah, thank you for coming on out today. I hope you had fun. And I appreciate you, so thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be seeing you soon, be seeing you tomorrow, hopefully. But I'm gonna head on out now, so remember, as I always say, Pomodachi Pride! Goodbye, everyone. Thank you.